William Tecumseh Sherman was a U.S. Civil War Union Army leader known for the Sherman's March, in which he and his troops laid waste to the South. He was born in Lancaster, Ohio, on February 8, 1820, one of 11 children. When William was 9 years old, his dad had died. He was then raised by a family friend, Thomas Ewing, a senator from Ohio. In 1836, Senator Ewing got him into West Point Military Academy, where he had graduated sixth in his class. He first saw action against the Seminole Indians in Florida and had assignments through Georgia and South Carolina. In 1859, he had become headmaster at the military academy in Louisiana. He proved to be an effective administrator and popular with the community. As tensions rose, Sherman warned his friends that a war would be long and bloody, with the North eventually winning. When Louisiana left the Union, Sherman resigned and moved to St. Louis, wanting nothing to do with the conflict. In May 1861, Sherman was appointed colonel in the 13th U.S. Infantry. He then fought in the First Battle of Bull Run, in which Union troops were badly beaten. He was then sent to Kentucky and became deeply pessimistic about the war, complaining about shortages while exaggerating the enemy's troop strength. On April 6, 1862, the Confederates struck with hell's own fury. Sherman and Grant rallied their troops and pushed back the rebels' offense. By the end of the day, with reinforcements arriving at night, Union troops were able to launch a counterattack the next morning. The experience bonded Sherman and Grant to a lifelong friendship. In February 1864, Sherman launched a campaign from Vicksburg, Mississippi to destroy the rail center at the meridian where three railroad lines intersection, and cleared Confederate resistance from the central Mississippi. Speed was of the essence, so Sherman's army can cut supplies from Vicksburg and foraged off the land. The Confederates put up some resistance, but his 10,000 troops were no match for the 45,000 Union juggernaut. On February 11, 1864, Sherman's army attacked and destroyed the railroad center. This was a prelude to Sherman's march to the sea in Georgia. Later, in 1884, Sherman retired from the army, then moved to New York and died in 1891.